An unexpected spin-off of Ferris Bueller's Day Off has been announced, and although the characters it will focus on may sound like a surprising choice, it's actually perfect. Starring Matthew Broderick and directed by John Hughes, Ferris Bueller's Day Off is one of the most enduring movies of the 1980s thanks to its relatable escapist storyline and snappy dialogue. In the movie, Ferris convinces his best friend Cameron and girlfriend Sloane to skip school and spend the day in Chicago. Ferris Bueller's Day Off was ahead of its time in many respects, including Ferris' regular breaking of the fourth wall and the huge musical number during the Von Steuben Day Parade. The popular titular character blurs the line between hero and villain, with Matthew Broderick's charming, likable performance making some of Ferris' appalling actions seem like typical, cheeky teenage behavior. Many fans of Ferris Bueller have called for Ferris, Sloane, and Cameron to return for a belated sequel that shows the trio taking a day off as adults, but the recently announced Ferris Bueller's Day Off movie spin-off is a much better idea. The creators of Netflix Cobra Kai, John Hurwitz, Hayden Schlossberg, and Josh Heald have been announced as the producers of Sam and Victor's Day Off, a Ferris Bueller's Day Off spin-off focusing on the two car valets who take Cameron's father's Ferrari for a joyride. The movie will be set on the same day as Ferris Bueller's Day Off and explore more about what the valets, who only had a few brief moments of screen time, got up to. While the announcement seems strange at first, it's the best possible way to bring the Ferris Bueller series back. Just like they have with Cobra Kai, the production team knows exactly how to tell the story of people who appear to be losers and who don't have the same sort of privilege as Ferris, which is exactly what Sam and Victor are. Why Ferris Bueller could never return for a sequel. There have been calls for Matthew Broderick to return as Ferris Bueller with Sloane and Cameron for some time, so the announcement of a spin-off rather than a sequel will upset some fans. But a Ferris Bueller sequel set almost 4 decades after the original John Hughes movie that catches up with the iconic trio in their adult life would be a mistake. Although he radiates confidence and coolness in the 1986 hit, Ferris' teenage outlook was all about living life to the full without any thought to the implications. By Hughes' own admission, Bueller would grow up to either be President of the United States or end up in prison because Ferris isn't a good person. He compulsively lies to those in positions of authority and continually manipulates his best friend Cameron. With this in mind, catching up with Ferris Bueller could be pretty sad. The idea of focusing on the Ferris Bueller car valets is an exciting one. Sam and Victor, the previously unnamed garage attendants, injected a burst of energy into Ferris Bueller's Day Off as they were briefly shown enjoying a drive in the Ferrari. But exactly what they got up to is a mystery, as all the movie revealed was that the pair added over 100 miles onto the expensive car, which winds up totaled by Cameron at the end of Ferris Bueller. The duo clearly enjoyed their joyride when they handed the keys back in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, so it'll be fun to see what the two got up to in the confirmed spin-off.
You